And I already flushed all the vomit down from the sink, so don't worry about it.
Oh my God.
You're gonna feel better soon.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, my best friend Lucy's here with me. Yay! Lucy's in my channel. So today I decided that we're gonna film a storytime video because you know what? It's always fun to do storytime videos. What a better way to keep embarrassing myself. What the fuck is that? Anyways, today Lucy is the one who's going to be talking to you guys. She's going to tell you a little story because she likes to tell the story to everybody. When I mean everybody, I mean literally every single person. All her coworkers back at home know about this. All her coworkers from here know about this. Every single friend that we make, she tells the story to. So what a better way to just let it all out. Just let it out. So I'm going to let Lucy take over and she's going to tell you the story.
So, once upon a time, not long ago, she was a hoe. Ashley used to be this big party animal.
Oh my god.
According to her, okay? So,
I never said
wait, hold on. I'll tell you the story.
I never said
I'll tell you the story.
My friends know.
She said that
I
she was a big party animal and that she would go to TJ, she'd be turned up with her cousins and all these people, and it was crazy, okay? So I didn't really drink at that time, and I was like, you know what? It'll be fun to drink with Ashley because she has all these crazy stories and all this stuff. So then I was like, okay. So I invite Ashley out with me, my niece, and my cousin, and we go to my cousin's house, and then we're like, hey, you know, let's all go drinking tonight. And Ashley's like, yeah, turn up.
She had Snapchatted this whole time too.
So I was like, okay.
But we're not going out to drink.
We go to the store, and I'm underage, so I'd stay in the car. And I think Ashley
I was underage too.
We were both.
You guys, hold on. Do not drink underage.
Anyways, doesn't matter. Drink whatever you want. So then Ashley, we had to stay in the car, and I was Snapchatting her, and she's like, yeah, we're about to turn up, this and that, blah, blah, blah. My cousin comes back with my niece, because my niece is older than me, and they bring the alcohol, so there we are, being stupid, coming out of the sunroof, like, yeah, taking pictures, Snapchatting.
Yeah.
And after that, we get to my cousin's house, and when we're there, we start drinking. And Ashley's like all excited. What were we eating?
We had gotten pizza and we were drinking and we were watching a movie.
We were watching what was it called?
I don't remember the name of the movie.
I know which one it is. The one where they kill people. That one day that they had.
The Purge?
The Purge, yeah.
Purge.
We're watching that one because I hadn't watched the second one. And then all of a sudden, Ashley's like, yeah, I could drink a lot, blah, blah. So I was giving her shots.
I can drink a lot.
I was giving her shots. And
Hold
then
on.
Okay. And I was like, hold on. I look at my cousin because she's kind of like a badass. So then I look at her and I'm like, this bitch, she about to get fucked up. And I'm looking at her like, I'm about to mix her some tequila shots. So I started pouring
Hold on. Back it up. So me and her have never drank before. We've never partied before. Together, yeah. So it's kind of like she didn't know what I was capable of. I didn't know what she was capable of.
I was just assuming.
Yeah. So, shit.
Okay, anyways, that's not important to the story. So I started pouring the shots, you know, mixing different things. And she was like, and I was telling her that I was mixing it with soda and it wasn't like this much. So then, yeah. That's why. And my niece and my cousin were just looking at her like, oh my god.
I'm the type that when I drink, I can't have a drink on my hand for too long. Like, you give me a drink, okay, pa dentro. You know, like that's the dealio. I can't really.
Yes, te digo que pro acá. So after that, we're chilling. I'm still Snapchatting all of us, and then after a while, I noticed Ashley's not talking. Okay, so then I'm like, this is weird.
I was into the movie, guys.
She was like this. She was like this. So I was like, okay. I turn around, put my camera on her, and I start
You okay, stop recording though.
I don't want to be recorded. Don't record me. So I was like, oh, and I posted it, and then.
But it's because, you know, like, I felt like the dummy. I felt like, oh, like, I'm gonna be the dummy of tonight. Like, they want to record me and, you know, be the show, which I was.
So then, okay, I leave her alone. I'm like, I don't want no drama. I'm at my cousin's house. Turn around, start watching the movie, start messing around with my cousin. And then all of a sudden, Ashley disappears. We're there 45 minutes. Like an hour, we're taking Snapchats, laid down on the bed, laughing, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden we're like, where's Ashley? We're looking at each other like, I don't know. Then my niece was like, oh, maybe she went to the bathroom. So I was like, okay, let me get up and go check on her. But I'm kind of like tipsy at the time, so I'm like falling everywhere. So then I go, I knock on the door, and then she moans something. So then I open the door, and then I see her over the sink, like this. And it's filled all with throw up. Disgusting. So then I grab her, because I'm like, oh my god, we're at my cousin's house. If she comes right now, she's going to be so mad, and I'm going to get in trouble. So then I grab her, and I put her on the toilet, and she's sitting there, and she looks up at me like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So then I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And I'm just looking at her like, it's okay, it's okay. And when I turn around and tell her that, my phone falls in her throw up. And then I was like, oh my god, I look back at her, I look at my phone, and I just grab it real quick, and I start like cleaning it. And I was like, fuck, and actually in my head. So then I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? Somebody's gonna come check up on us, because now we're both missing. So then I was like, fuck it. Put my finger in there and started like swirling the throw up down the sink.
Oh, it's so gross.
And then as I'm doing that, my niece comes in the door. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, nothing. Actually not feeling good. And I close the door on her and I keep like swirling it down. And then I turn on the water and then I start cleaning the sink. And the whole time I was just looking at me like, I'm sorry.
I should have started singing that song. Is it too late now?
Yes, it was too late, bitch. So then I was like, okay, whatever. After a while, my niece comes back in, and then she's like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, Ashley's just really sick, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like trying to talk to us, and then she hits her head on something. And then
yeah, I hit my head, but I think maybe toilet. I don't know.
she hit her head somewhere. Then my niece comes in there and she's like, oh, what are we gonna do, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know, I gotta leave because I got work at 5 in the morning.
And it was already like, what, 1?
Yeah. So then I was like, okay, I'm like, are you guys gonna stay here or what? And then she's like, well, Ashley can't go back home because she's gonna get in trouble. I'm like, well, you guys should sleep over since you guys don't have work. And then she was like, oh, okay, whatever. My aunt goes and then she takes me home. I get home, and then I'm like, okay, shit, I gotta hurry up and get in bed before my mom and my sister come back from the casino, because then I'm gonna get in trouble because I'm drinking and I'm underage. So then I pretend to knock out, and as soon as I do, they come in the door, and then I'm like, oops. And then I did knock out, and then I was 2 hours late to work. And when I got to work, everybody was so mad because they had all seen my Snapchats from the night before and they knew why. And now Ashley's going to continue with her story about what was happening at my cousin's house.
So, like, she had mixed my drink. Well, first of all, my mood changes from 0 to 100 real quick. So, when I start getting tipsy, I can either 1, get super hyper and fun and stuff, or 2, I get sleepy and I get very serious. So it hit me with the whole serious thing, so that's why I was just like with my face like, you know, very serious. And then I started feeling it, you know, when you're tipsy, you start feeling it and everything. So then I started feeling funny, so I went to the restroom. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror. I think lots of people do this when they're tipsy. You look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, damn, I am fucked up. Damn, I am fucked up. But after that, I do not remember throwing up in the sink. I don't remember her going into the restroom. All I remember is me throwing up in the restroom and then telling her like, I'm sorry. And then I remember her saying that she needed to go home So then she left and I stayed. And then...
Hold on.
What did you remember now?
When I walked in there, I saw you throwing up in the sink. I was like, Ashley, why are you throwing up in the sink? There's a toilet. You're like, oh.
Because I don't remember like that. Anyways, so then Lucy goes, Jasmine stays, and Jasmine, I don't even know how to describe Jasmine because she's like a mommy and she looks at details and stuff. So first of all, you know when you're on your knees for too long, so then like your circulation stops. So that was like my feet were like going numb and shit. But then I start shivering because like I'm cold and shit. I start shivering because I shiver, and freaking Jasmine starts like looking up like shivering, and then alcohol, and then she's like, oh my god, you have alcohol poisoning, like we have to call the ambulance. And I'm like, no, don't call the ambulance, I don't have insurance. so then she's like, no, but you're sick, like it's no, blah blah. And I'm like, no, like I don't have insurance. It's okay, let me just sleep it off. So I was still in the restroom at this time. So then Jasmine, her cousin let me sleep in this room with Jasmine, and I literally had to like crawl to the freaking bedroom because I could not get up, and I was still feeling like poop. And then they even put a trash can next to me, so in case I wanted to throw up. So I couldn't really even sleep. I didn't sleep at all, basically. After you left, I believe my mom called me like around 2 in the morning, and I was, tipsy. So I was like, oh my god, like, I don't answer the phone because like, what am I gonna tell her? Like, I can't say that I'm drunk, blah blah blah. So then I answer, and then she's like, ¿Dónde estás? Oh wait, where are you? She's like, where are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm at Lucy's cousin's house. And why aren't you home? We were watching a movie and everybody fell asleep, so no one can take me home, and blah blah blah. And then she's like, you should have at least told me, like that's so rude of you not to tell me anything, and blah blah blah. So I'm like, oh my god, like I'm sorry, I'll be home in the morning. I knew she had to work the next morning, and she doesn't leave until like 9 in the morning or so, or 8. So I was like, I need to make sure to get home after 8 or after 9. I have the keys to my house, so we're all good. So then I get home after my mom had left, and I still feel like shit, I have a hangover. I am just like dehydrated. I feel disgusting. So then I get home, I take off my clothes, and I'm just in the restroom, and then I start, what is it called, dry heaving?
Yeah.
Like when you want to throw up but you can't, there's nothing. That was literally me for like hours. I was like, nothing would come out. I felt so fucking disgusting. And I took my dirty clothes to the back because we have our laundry room in the back, and then I tried to sleep it off. So I basically slept all day the next day, and then my mom gets home from work, and then she decides she wants to do laundry, and I totally forget about my laundry being in the back. So then my mom comes, and then she's all like, so what did you do last night? And I'm like, we were watching a movie. Oh really? So why does this sweater smell like throw up and alcohol and blah blah blah? And I'm like, oh fuck. She has the evidence, how can I lie? So she got like all mad at me, she didn't let me go out and blah blah blah. But it was kind of funny, but at the same time it was kind of like, damn, I got caught. But this is the reason why I don't drink so much anymore. Like, because I do know my limit, but at the same time I don't. I just continue to drink, and then I throw up every single time that I drink. So it's like I kind of made my body reject alcohol, and it now started because like the first time I ever drank was when I was like 15 in Mexico. And I was drinking Bud Light, so and I drank like 13 bottles or cans, whatever you want to call it, of Bud Light, and it was not cute. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just continue drinking, like, oh, I'm feeling weird, but I'm just gonna continue drinking. And I drank with my cousin, and then my aunt caught us and everything, and then I threw the hell up, and it was just, I just can't handle my liquor, I guess you can say. So I tried to avoid drinking all the time, and you just Snapchatted.
You? Yeah.
And yeah, that's the story. So the point of the story is that I can't handle my liquor, and that I throw up every single time, and that I am a hassle. So don't make me drink, because then you're gonna have to take care of me.
Or you could just leave her in the bathroom
That's-
for hours.
That's evil.
Oh, yeah.
That is total evil. But but anyways, that's basically our story. Do you guys have any funny stories of you like being drunk, that you've done something stupid or so? Leave them down below, because I want to know. Don't you want to know? It'll be funny. Or you never go with the flow. It doesn't make sense. You never go with the flow. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. And request me, leave them down below. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe,
Drop a beautiful comment.
and we will see you
tomorrow.
guys next time. But anyways, thank you so much. Alright.
Hello, welcome.
I just go to the sink, you'll be fine. I promise. Please. Please. I swear you'll be fine.
I'm just spelling it wrong.
Huh? You're fine, it's just all in your head.
I want to be all over.
I know. And I already flushed all the vomit down from the sink. So don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
You're gonna feel better soon, so don't worry.